Good morning, Karina here. Today I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about the beauty of life. Actually, I've been pondering it while I walked to the woods here, and very special today because I'm breaking one of my cardinal rules for you, which is no screen time when in the woods, apart from the very odd exception of if there's an amazing fungi that I need to take a photograph of. But first of all, let me show you this beautiful woodland. I'm very grateful to have pretty much on my doorstep. There's Chewbacca Whacker in his woodland. I think of Chewbacca on Endor when I'm in this space sometimes, because especially over there are some really gnarly woods, very old and got some beautiful gnarly old roots, and always makes me think of Endor. Anyway, waffling. Let's just consider that something that we don't necessarily do a lot of is just appreciating the beauty that's around us. And I know this is an extreme version of the beauty. Just that. I don't know if you can see that little sun ray coming in through the trees. It's gorgeous. And I know that I'm very, very fortunate. If you're in the middle of a city, then you don't necessarily have a woodland right within a kilometre of your doorstep that you can walk to easily. But actually there is, beauty can be found everywhere. It can be found in the faces of strangers. And I'm not talking about that traditional, what society deems to be beautiful, the pristine face or the well-dressed people. I'm talking about people's life experience and the fact that most people have 2 eyes, nose, mouth, that kind of generic, all those facial features, and there's so much diversity and it's all just put together really differently and individually, and yet also at the same time you see a lot of overlap. I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes I look at someone and I'm like, oh, they really remind me. They look nothing like this person that they remind me of, but there's just something that reminds me. And maybe that's energies, maybe that's just eye shape or something that's more physical. Who knows? But and it makes me think of, I'm very Star Trekky today. It was very science fictiony. I feel like I need a sci-fi fix. Reminds me of an episode of, I think it was Star Trek that I was watching, and one of the female alien species, came down, and she was like, ooh, she's looking at 2 of the characters that looked kind of vaguely similar, cropped dark hair males. She's like, oh, you have a very limited gene pool. And I was like, oh, that's a bit rude. No, we've got loads of diversity. And then you look around and you think, actually, you can see that there is so much overlap. But anyway, people are beautiful, humans are beautiful, wildlife and nature is just so beautiful. I mean, it's just so amazing and magical. I know it's not magical, I know we know how it works, but looking how things grow, how Mother Nature continues doing her thing regardless. And I think COVID was a beautiful example of this, wasn't it? Because everything just kind of burst back to life without all of the human interventions and all the humans doing our thing, which sometimes isn't in the best interest of the nature and the wildlife. Nature really took hold again, which was a beautiful thing. But yeah, oh my god, I mean, look at this. I'm just going to show you this because this is what I mean. Can you see that? Oh my god. It's obviously a bit decaying now, sadly, but what a beauty. This woodland's really good for fungi. And I mean, gosh, I could talk to you on a whole other episode about the amazingness of fungi, but I'll save that for another day, because it's already got to 5 minutes, and now I want to go and soak up some of the beauty of the woodland that I'm in. Little bird song. But so just I encourage you to spend your day just trying to change your perspective and seeing what is beautiful. Is the shape of the cutlery in your drawer really pleasing, or is there a corner of a street that you're walking along where there might just be one little tile in the wall that's I don't know what the word is for it, designed differently? Or is the sun hitting a flower in a certain way? Or even the pavement, a building. I mean, I love the way that kind of in the evening, when the sun hits things, it's like a really golden glow that things get. It's just really lovely. Or even, because you might not be fortunate enough to have sun today, and maybe it's in, maybe it's in the clouds. Maybe that's where the beauty is for you today. Or maybe it's in looking at your favourite animal, or, there's loads of beauty on the internet. Like, let's search for something beautiful and notice how it maybe changes the vibe within you, because actually that seeing beauty outside of you, like, I think sometimes can really light you up on the inside. So yeah, give me a little note in the comments, let me know what you think about this little ramble today, in the literal and figurative sense, since we're walking through the woods. And have a beautiful day, or a good night's sleep, depending on when you get around to watching this. And I will be back soon. And again, in the comments, if you could like the video and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in future updates from me. Bye.